Tesla today, another 8% move. And the news this time around, the catalyst, as we talked about last time, well, here's your catalyst. Stock split, possibly it's gonna happen October, so it's not happening anytime soon. But I put a little bit interesting data here on a chart of a Tesla. But until then, let's watch this level. So $1,000 here. We were watching this as a resistance, broke out, acted as a support. This is a 30-minute chart, and now on a 30-minute chart, this $1,100 is acting as a resistance at the moment. So I'm gonna switch to daily chart, and you will see a lot going on here, but I'll explain you in a bit what's going on here. So this run up, recent run up, so I have marked, you can see on a chart, every time Tesla has gone up 30% plus move in a short period of time. Basically, short period of time, by short period of time, I mean anywhere from 5 trading sessions, from 1 week to 2 weeks. Because this rally here, it has been going on for about 10 plus trading sessions so far, all right? And it has produced 45% move in the last 9 trading sessions, I believe, or not 9, actually a little bit more, 11 trading sessions. But I have marked every single move where it pretty much produced more than 35% move. And what happened next? I mean, it doesn't, of course, tell us much, but we can at least see what it does after moving up this much. So on average 35%, but there are 4 times it has moved 35% here, right? 3 times actually. And then there are 3 times it moved 78%, but it was at the lower level, 78%, 84% move, and then 55% move right here, and then 35% move right here. So I'm gonna switch this chart to a weekly chart so you guys can see it maybe a little bit more clearly, because it may be looking a little bit choppy. So these gray zones on my chart, let's go back a little bit back. So 3 weeks stock moves pretty much 78% pre-earnings. So earnings were coming up in about 2 weeks. So runs up before earnings, after earnings pretty much moves sideways for about a month, doesn't do anything. And then we get stock split news back then as well. 5-to-1 split, stock runs up 3 weeks. In 3 weeks it produces 84%, and after that, look, it pretty much spent about 3 months or so consolidating before it produced a breakout run of 36%. Same here. If I switch this level right here if you switch to daily chart, you will see it was consolidating here, and it did break out, and it did run right here in about very short period of time as well. 2 weeks, 35%, and after that, consolidation. And then of course it did dip with the market. I think market was very volatile last March, and after that we didn't see new highs for almost a year. And then we saw this after earnings report, Tesla run up 55% right here, and then it dips. I didn't go through how much it drops on average, but you see the tendency, right? Every time it goes up, it takes a break or it dips. So here it dips, people come in, run it up again in 2 weeks. It goes up 35%, drops, and now in about, well, this is Monday, right? But most of the move came here in 2 weeks. These candles represents 1 week. One candle represents 1 week. So we have moved 45% right now in about 11 trading sessions. All right. So resistance from here for me, again, this is the downtrend I was watching. So this blue line right here, that's my resistance. If it does break 1100, that's my resistance, and I'm gonna expect the stock chop or drop, because that's what it has done almost every single time it has gone up for the past 2 years, more than 35% in a very short period of time. So this is the video. I'm not bullish, I'm not bearish. That's just pure, just based on what it has done in the past. So okay, so, and if you are curious about these arrows right here, I mean, I'm gonna keep it here. So these are pretty much levels where Elon sold about 20 billion worth of shares. I think these are the pretty much days where I was marking every time he sold, and he filed a form at certain levels. So these are the levels where Elon sold. So we are from all-time highs. Well, technically speaking, right now, right here, Tesla is not in a bear market anymore. From its all-time highs, it is down 11.7% right now. And if you switch to a yearly chart, it's year to date. So this is, okay, there's too much going on here, but here's the yearly candle for Tesla. If you can see, this yearly candle basically slightly down. If you look at it from years open, and if you want to compare it to S&P 500's performance, you can measure this move right here, and it's pretty much saying that year to date, Tesla right now, from the opening of the year, it's down 5%, only 5%. So it could be pretty much in line with the market, because S&P 500 at this point, I think it's down about that much, 4 or 5%. So year to date, so pretty much doing what market is doing, you can say. Even though it has been more volatile and it has been down much more than the S&P 500, but that's the definition of a volatile stocks. So great stocks to trade. But if you are holding these kind of names on your portfolio, yeah, it's hectic ride, because these are the growth names. That's how they move. And yeah, be careful out there. And of course, at the same time, there's a lot of opportunity. So at the moment, these are the levels I'm watching: 1100 resistance, and then this trend line, resistance trend line, I'm watching, and I'm expecting to do it pretty much same thing as it has done in the last 2 years. Thanks for watching. Didn't want to make it too long, but take care. Peace.